Hello and welcome once again, fellow gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of War of the Walkers in 7 Days to Die. We have got a workbench. This is exciting. We've finally got ourselves a workbench here. My storage space runneth over, or rather the amount of stuff I have to store runneth over, and I don't actually have anywhere to put stuff, which is very, very frustrating, but it's the kind of thing that's always happening, so I've been moving a few things around here. They really need to go in the chest by my bed, but the chest by my bed is pretty full. Oh no, we've got a little bit of space there. I'm deliberately keeping some things in my storage because we can put those through there. No, we can't because we can't craft them that. Nuts. I'm deliberately keeping some things in my inventory, I should say, because we've got some quests to try and sort out, class quests, and that is what I would really like to do. We've got that. All of this stuff smelting through here, so we've got loads of iron smelting through there. I've put our anvil in there. We've actually got a spare anvil somewhere else as well, which is good because we're going to need one of those for when we make ourselves the other workbenches. However, for an armour smithing workbench, we need, well, that's a protection class exclusive, so we cannot make iron armour without first getting our protection class. So we're getting to the point where we really, really need to have our class quests completed. So, workstation for crafting gun parts, and I think that is... yeah, crafted by the marksman class or purchased at a trader. So we might be able to buy one at a trader, but we are a little bit subject to RNG by that and see if they've actually got one in stock, which they might not necessarily have. Okay, so what we're going to do is take a bit of a look at our classes, our class quests. And you can see we've got a load of them in here, and we're on part 1 of most of them. However, we've got to, class 2, part 2 of 5, and we need to gather all of these. But at the moment, even if we've gathered from our farm, we're not going to get that because we haven't got a single coffee bean to our name at the moment. I don't know why. We haven't found a single one. No idea why. We're on part 2 of 5 marksmen as well. And in order to achieve part 3, we need... holding any pistol type gun, killing a zombie. Right, we've killed 7 because we've got a few pistols, but I'm not sure if we've learned the recipe for a pistol yet, which means I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to upgrade any of the ones I have. Be a good idea to do so if we can. And this one, fighter class 3. Craft a hunting knife and repair a hunting knife. Now, do I possess a hunting knife? I possess a hunting knife, and I can repair it. Bam. There we go, so that's got one of them sorted. Now, if I can craft one, that would be good. And we must know, we must know the recipe. There we go. And we can craft one, and that gets that sorted out. So some of them are going to be easier to do than others. There is another quest that we can probably work on, which is our protection class. Yeah, we're hot. And for this one, we need to craft a full set of cloth armour. Now, currently I am wearing what? Just some clothes and a couple of bits of animal hide. So, actually, it would be a good idea for us to do that anyway. So, yeah, knife's 24 seconds off. I've got some cloth here. So, let's just see if we've got the ability to make cloth armour. I assume we have. Cloth boots, cloth... do you know what? We haven't learned it. Oh, okay. So that's kind of forcing me to learn that recipe. So let's just see. If we even got any... we've got 12 available. Cloth armour. There we go. Alright, so I didn't really want to have to do that, but there you go. So now we've made ourselves a knife, which is good. We're going to make ourselves some boots. There, and there. And I'm not going to wear the head armour because we're wearing a helmet at the moment that's going to be loads better. But I will just do that, and we'll get ourselves a better hunting knife in the bargain. There we go. And this should update that quest too. So some of them are easier than others. The builder class I would really like to get, but it's going to take so long to gather that much materials, and it's not as if we can buy them from a trader even, because things, very, very basic things like stone and wood and plant fibres, yeah, are going to be very difficult to do. I mean, look at this, small stone 310. So you know, we're way, way away off that. And for this one, we need we need to kill any zombie holding any knife type weapon. Now if I can get a machete, we'll be quids in there, we'll be there. So that's good. Marksman class 2 of 5. So any other ones that we could potentially do? Yeah, craft first aid bandage, aloe cream, and craft splint. Okay, let's just make that active. Tradesman class, repair scrap iron pickaxe and repair scrap iron shovel. Now that is true, that is not something that I have bothered to do so far. So let's just do that. And if we do that, let's see, we can't repair the pickaxe. Is that because we don't have any iron? It probably is because we don't have any scrap iron. I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to get my scrap iron out of it. There we go. Now I can, because that was pretty much all my scrap iron in there. And repair the pickaxe. And what was the other thing? A shovel, I think, which I'm not sure I even have. Oh, I do. It's there. There we go. Fantastic. So that's dealt with that one as well. So let's just see what the state of play is there. And I've leveled up as well, because we get quite a lot of experience for doing all of that. That was our trader class, I think. Tradesman class. And for that one, we need to craft iron weapons and tools. Which is fair enough. We've got our forge now, so we're now in a place where we can do that. Okay, good. Right, so I'll keep this scrap iron in my inventory because we've now got a wrench as well. So we're going to be able to use that wrench to gather material from cars. So that's good. Now I've got a bunch of stuff here. I'm going to just put these here. This is kind of my overflow for the time being. There we go. And I'm keeping the duct tape in my inventory. I'd like a machete. I've got a machete there, but it's not great, is it? So I'm going to have to see if I can make a machete. Now, how do we make a machete in this mod? We probably need a machete. Yeah, we need a machete blade, of course. But we probably need a crucible still to make a machete blade in here. And crucibles are not so easy to craft. So for this one, machete. Oh, now that doesn't... Do we need that to make that through here then? I don't know. Machete blade. Yes, machete blade is there. No, it looks like we do with a crucible. Yes, so we do need a crucible. Oh, good lord, the gating. So that I'm used to. And a crucible, forged iron, mechanical part, small stone, and lump of clay. Can we make those things? Oh my word. So much grinding. You see, we've got a spare anvil there, which is good. We've got a rivet gun, but that's for one of our other benches we haven't got yet. Same with a rebar bender. Okay, now the only trouble with making this is that we're going to use up some of our mechanical parts, which will detract from one of our other quests, which is annoying. So before we do that, which quest is it that requires us to have mechanical parts? This one, but we need 150 anyway, so we're way off, so there's no point worrying about that. Okay, here we go, Crucible. And we still haven't got it. Oh, we haven't learned it, right? So we need to... Oh my goodness. Right, here we go. Steelsmithing. And it's class only. Right, so in fact, one class is actually gated behind another. So much gating you cannot possibly imagine. Right, in which case, I'm going to abandon that one for the time being as just being infeasibly difficult to do. So, I'm going to leave my machete in here. So, unfortunately, yeah, there's just going to be there's so much gating. Oh, look, we've got a machete there, but it's really, really cruddy. But we may as well do that. There we go. And I can probably repair that, so let's do it. There we go. And then we can have that, and we can use that to try and destroy a few Zeds, and that will help with our fighter class. In the meantime, if we can make ourselves aloe cream and first aid bandages and things. Oh yeah, we've got a screamer. Brilliant. Well, she could be the first to die then, can't she? We've got some aloe cream there. There we go. 11 out of 25. Craft first aid bandage. Well, I've got aloe vera plants here, and not ever so many of them. And craft splint as well. Well, we should be able to make a few splints. How many do we need to make? just 4. So we'll do that. And hopefully she'll die on my spikes. I'm going to need to replace those spikes soon because there are tons of flaming things just getting smashed up down there. Every time a load of Zeds go by, they break a load of spikes. Okay, and how do we make first aid bandages? Bandage, whoops. These ones here, we can make some, but we need to craft. We need to get the aloe cream first because they require the aloe cream. So let's get the aloe cream sorted first. Let's just make sure she's dead. She probably is. Look at that. There's hardly any spikes left down here. It's crazy. But I am going to replace them. Oh, this might hurt. Yeah, that was stupid. I am going to replace them because, yeah, it really helps actually to have the spikes there because then when screamers do show up, we'll have that. When they do show up, we will end up... Oh, yes, we definitely need those. We will... Oh, and that too. This is good loot. Oh, yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, they end up... Oh, look, a chainsaw. Oh, my word. This is brilliant loot. And a bit more duct tape. Fantastic. Yeah, we get to auto-loot stuff, so it is very definitely worth our while doing this. Right, we'll abandon that for now. That is sufficient. Right, we're going to go to the farm. We're going to see if any aloe has grown. I've lost track as to exactly where we are with that, but next time a horde comes, I'm just going to decapitate the lot of them with a machete, and that should really help. No, because we only just planted it. In fact, what we really need to do... Oh, that's an NPC, that's fine. What we really need to do is make these that we have here into seeds. So let's just see if we can find seeds. Aloe vera seeds we haven't learned. Ah, of course we haven't. In which case, we're just going to have to find them as we run around. So we'll keep those in our inventory and then we can run around and find those. We've got a tree farm here. And we're not afraid to use it. We're going to take that because we need the wood for our builder class, but we also need the wood to make some more spikes. And then we're going to go and loot the town because we need some more. We need some more metal, some more iron sort of pipes. And we need to kill some zombies. We just need to do just everything. We just need to do the whole survival thing. Okay, so I've just chopped down a few trees there, but we have got something that we need to do with these seeds. A couple of you suggested in the comments that we sort of build ourselves a fighting platform away from the main base. And I think it's worth trying this out, but first we are going to need to make... That isn't what I meant. Place the thing, thank you. We are going to need to place an avenue of trees so that we can... That did go in the right place, I think. So that we could support a catwalk going away from the base because we want this to be... Could I put it there, please? I want it as close as it can be. Thank you. And in a straight line. So that we can, yeah, we can move our base, our platform, fighting platform, basically as far away as it needs to be in order to allow us... Well, I don't know, safety, relative safety, because I still don't reckon that we're going to have that much success in a way of, you know, sort of using this as a place to fight. I think probably once the splitters show up, which they may well do in the next horde, I think we're going to be pretty much toast. So we need to, you know, we just need to make sure that the base itself is going to be okay. Okay, I think that's there. And then I'll call this... Oh, come on. Just get rid of that. And we need to get rid of this as well. There we go. We'll call this sort of a safe distance, I think. So that will go there. That's fine. And then what we need to do here, we're going to have this as our sort of area. So we're going to need to clear the trees from here, which is fine because we need the wood, but we also need the seeds. There we go. And this is a fully mature tree, so we should get some seeds out of this as well. And plenty of wood too. And for the time being, we're not going to need any more wood here either. So that's good for our builder quest. So say I'm going to do a bit of grinding off camera if I can't just go. We've got loads of dupes. If we could buy the wood from the trader, that would be great. That would work really, really well. But I'm not entirely convinced that we're going to be able to do that. We'll be able to buy some. We'll be able to buy some, I imagine, but not until it sort of respawns in the trader's inventory. Okay, let's see. We've got 7 here, which is not great. We're going to need a couple more, I think. Uh-oh, I see a horde. Now, these are not the kind of horde, this is not the kind of horde that I really want to be dealing with my machete, because there's a load of bobs at the beginning of it, at the front of it, and they're quite hard, actually, and then a load of soldiers after that, so the chances of my actually being able to take them on with a machete is fairly low, and there's a wolf with them. Actually, the wolf is biting one of them on the arse, which is quite funny. So I'm just going to ignore that, because the time is getting on as well. It's already 7 PM. So I'm just going to wait for them to pass by, because my priority is getting these trees planted, because they are going to take a while to grow. So where was our tree line? Where did it finish? Over there. And if that wolf can beggar off and, you know, just like leave me in peace whilst chasing down the Zeds, that would be excellent. Okay, so it's just there, the flipping wolf, waiting to spot me and come and kill me. But I need to do this before we do anything else. Oh god, he's only just there, isn't he, the swine? It's ridiculous. It's going to be extremely difficult to finish this. Yeah, there we go, there he is. Just die! Oh gosh, I'm bleeding out and everything. Use the blooming bandage, woman. Right, now, yeah, at least we've stopped that bleeding out. Now, where is he? Because I want that meat now. Machete's pretty good for carving that up as well. Nice, we get some meat for our trouble, but our health is really, really poor, so let's hope no more hordes or anything turn up at this point, because we'll be in serious trouble if they do. Now, where did I get to from here? I think we got to about here, didn't we? We need another one here, and hopefully these will actually be in a straight line. Oh, I need one more. How annoying is that? Right, well, we've got this tree here is a little bit close to anyway, so let's take it out. There we go. Okay. Now, we haven't got as much done today as I would have liked, because we started the episode a little bit late, partly due to the fact that I needed to heal up, and we're going to have to do the same thing again. I do like having the ability to heal up overnight on my bedroll, but at the same time, it is fairly crazy how much healing I do find myself having to do all the time. I get battered every single day. It is very, very difficult in this mod. Okay, so I'm also going to take this boulder just out of the way, and we need the stone anyway. We've got very little stone at this point, but of course we can make... Ooh, that was the one the wolf had. It's got nothing for me anyway. Yeah, we could do with... Yeah, we need the stone. Let's just take all of these. We may as well do while we're about it. We could do with making ourselves some iron arrowheads in our forge, so that's perhaps what I should do tonight. But at the moment, I'm a little bit reluctant because the forge does not have a ton of spikes underneath it. So what I might do overnight is craft a load of spikes, and then we can place those underneath the forge, and we can craft iron arrowheads, and then we'll be a little bit more sort of a little bit better off. And perhaps actually instead of iron arrows we'll make iron bolts, crossbow bolts, because if we can make ourselves a crossbow, that is going to be better still. So that, I think, is the basis that we'll work on. I should have myself a little bit more iron for my forge now as well. So, oh, just in time. Here comes small Zeds. Just the one, I think, but... Where are you? There she is. Stand still, woman, and get shot. Oh, missed completely. Can you hit a moving target? No, no, I can't. In spite of vast amounts of experience at it. There we go. I still suck. Gotcha. Oh, missed her while she was stunned. That was some bonus damage down. Okay, that's got her rid of her. Okay, so 21:48. Time to retreat inside the base. But I will make some iron arrowheads in here, and I will. Iron. No, it's spelled with an I. What the heck? Iron. There we go. Iron arrowheads. There we go. Thank goodness they're not gated behind anything. No, we don't need that many. Let's just make 500 for this point. Go. There we are. And we need some torches or some sort of light in here, actually, don't we? The only trouble with that, of course, is we'll end up with even more screamers. And I don't want to do that before we've got ourselves some more spikes down below, because they've all been pretty well trashed by this point. Okay, there we are. We've got loads more stuff here. I've got lots of animal fats. We've got plenty of animal fat that we can use. Oh, well, look at this. We've got quite a lot of aloe cream there, which is great, which means that we should be able to make ourselves some bandages. Bandage, craft first aid bandage. Yes, let's make lots of those, because goodness knows we need them. We get through loads of them. Okay, and I've got various other things that I need to put away, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We would like to make... Oops, not what I meant. A crossbow. We would like to make a crossbow, but I need to remind myself of what is in a crossbow. We have what we need already. I have a chainsaw here. Can I put that somewhere? Can I fit my chainsaw in there? Yes, excellent. There we go. And that perhaps doesn't want to go in there. And protection class fragment B. Oh, you see, I haven't completed a single one of these yet to make myself a protection or a class document. Protection class A and B, fighter A and B, covert A and C. Haven't managed to find a full set of any of them. How annoying is that? There we go. Crossbow. Fantastic. Let's retire the bow and the arrows. And now we're cold. Whatever. So I've got a compound bow in here, actually. Haven't I? I've got a compound bow plus 3 other bows. Compound bows. Now, how does that compare, actually? And we've got a load of other stuff that if we know the recipe... I don't know the recipe for that, clearly, because I can't repair it. If I do this, can I assemble that? I can, actually. So that is perhaps how I should spend my night. But I also need to see... Let's see, this compound, what do we get for that? What's the stats on that? Block damage, entity damage, 46.33. And this block entity damage, 53.19. However, if I take these parts, and I can disassemble this. There we go. Then we should be able to pass them through here and get the quality up. Is there another one of those? No. And also repair them simultaneously. Oh, for goodness sakes. What's going on with my mouse? There we go. And actually, it just seems to have arrows in it. The compound, of course, because it's a compound bow, not a crossbow. Great. Okay, so there we go. So that is a crossbow. Crossbow versus compound then. This now does, yes, 53.19 and that is 46.51. So at the moment, a compound bow is still not quite as good with entity damage. Having said that, I can use normal arrows with it. We have a lot of iron arrowheads already, which is great. So, I don't know really. We haven't got that. We've got tungsten crossbow bolts times 25. Wow, okay. So until I find some more parts of the compound bow to make it even better, perhaps we're better off with the crossbow. So I will stick with the crossbow for the time being. Alright, we're going to put... I think they belong in there? No, maybe they belong in there. There we go. Good, good, good. So how many of these we've got now? We must have an absolute ton of them. So let's see. If I got feathers, I've got 103 feathers. Is that all? Is that all I've got? That is not great. Unless I've got some more of them somewhere else stashed away, and I don't know that I have. Wow, that's remiss of me. So we need some more feathers. So let's make some bolts. As many as we can, which is not ever so many. In fact, let's just hold one feather back, and then we know that we're going to be able to place some more in our inventory. And I'll keep that duster as a coat because it's better nick than the last. There we go. Okay, and I think I'm going to have to spend the rest of my night sitting on the bedroll to heal myself up. Oh, and I'm freezy as well, so I better put that leather duster on. There we go. Yes, we're going to have to make. Now, am I crafting things in my inventory? Yes, I am, which was perhaps foolish. I should perhaps be crafting those elsewhere. Or maybe what I should do is make a load of spikes in here. So we'll do that. 216. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all of my wood. There goes my wood yet again. And we're going to have to keep servicing these spikes underneath the base as well. Unfortunately, we haven't got very much chance of improving that situation for the foreseeable. So I think we're going to have to visit the class trader, and I think that's what we'll do in the next episode. We'll start out by visiting the class trader and enabling ourselves to, we'll just see if we can buy any of the materials we need for any of our class quests to progress those along. Because I would like to be able to access the recipes that are gated behind them, not least the storage, but we also need to we also need to start taking stuff apart with this. Now I've got it and now I've made it, I would start using it and getting some mini bike parts perhaps, but mostly we get engines and batteries from cars, but we'll need to get lots of iron and mechanical parts and stuff as well. So that's what we're going to do in the next episode, so I hope that you guys will join me for that. And in the meantime, if you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to let me know by hitting that like button, and feel free to leave me your comments and suggestions for the series going forward. And until the next time, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.